Alright, good morning. I do a little video today on a Roadtrek and the refrigerator that I have in the Roadtrek. We originally had a three-way refrigerator, the typical ones that come in all RVs, and they've always been a lot of problems. You switch over to propane, and ours didn't work on propane. I had tried all kinds of things, put new valves in it, and I just could not get it to cool on propane. It would cool down on to electricity, but not to propane. So what I did is, instead of buying a new one, they run anywhere, $8,000 for a new three-way refrigerator. So I did some math and did some figuring around, and I kind of wanted to put solar in. And so what I did is added 200 watts of solar, and then a 1500 watt inverter, and then bought one of these apartment size little refrigerators, little ones that a dorm refrigerator that they take to college and that, and found one that fit perfectly, and it was only like $99. And until I was get it all, I only had invested just right around $600 in the whole system. And today I want to show you that system that I hooked up. Alright, here's the refrigerator that I replaced the three-way with. This is a Insignia. I got it at Best Buy. It was like $99. It actually fit perfect. I did have to do a little trimming. If you can see up here closely, you can see where I added a little trim moldings around the refrigerator, and I fastened it solid, so it's not going to go anywhere in there. But so far we've been using this for about a year now, and works flawlessly. We have not had an issue at all with it. And up here I have put a little, it's a temperature indoor-outdoor thermometer that I put in here, and I can monitor inside. Right now we're at 41 degrees there, and we've never had it really drop down. It'll go in the 40s, and a lot of times it'll go down in the 30s there, but it has worked pretty flawlessly since I put it in. This is the inverter that I have. It's a 1500 watt. It's a sine wave inverter. Sine wave produces a cleaner power than the ones that are not sine wave. This has a 3000 watt surge, so if something kicks on, it can go up to 3000 watts and still be able to handle it okay. I've hooked it up with a, you can see a couple plugs here. Right now, this outlet right here is hooked into regular shore power. And so when I'm home parked and have the Roadtrek plug into power, I plug the refrigerator into that. And what I do when I get ready to go out on the road, I just simply unplug that orange cord and plug it into one of the sockets here on the inverter. And so at that point it's running particularly on solar, and that. I have ran it 24/7 on solar, and it'll run non-stop on solar alone. I've also added a couple little jacks here there if I want some power for like a cigarette lighter plug, or put an adapter to charge a cell phone or whatever I want it. But this is my inverter setup on my Roadtrek. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, or if you can hear the audio, but up on top here, this is my two solar panels. They're two 100 watt panels. They put them together there, so I have a good power supply. I also used two batteries. I added a couple batteries to the Roadtrek only had one, and I put another one, and I'm just using the regular marine grade batteries. They seem like they do really good. I know there's better batteries out there, and I thought maybe in the future I had it too, I'd upgrade to some of the better quality batteries. But for right now, these seem like they work very good for me. This is the back side of my refrigerator, and you can see it's just a regular compressor style refrigerator. Runs on 115 volts, 120 volts. I had a 12 volt source here that was left from the three-way refrigerator that I just put a cigarette lighter plug there in case I wanted any power or anything from that. This is the original refrigerator that was in the Roadtrek. You know, it's the Americana, the typical one that comes in the Roadtrek. Right now I've got it hooked up to electricity just sitting here on the shelf, and we use it to keep sodas and stuff cold in, but it doesn't work on the gas. That's the reason we switched it out, because it just works when you're hooked into electricity. This is a little walk around our Roadtrek. You know, it's the 190 Versatile. It's a 2001. We've had it for about a year and a half now. It's done us really good. Yeah, we've done a few modifications to it. The solar was the big one. It's pretty good shape for the 2001. It's got a few little nicks and stuff. It needs washed right now.